My dear comrades and revolutionary friends, दिनै साना 12 नभेम्बर, दिनै साना NDFB आरो गासै बर'फोरनि थाखाय माहारि हिसाबै मोनसे रंजाथाव, गोसोखांथाव आरो दुगानानै लाथाव सान। दिनै सानखौ जोङो बर'लेण्ड आर्मिनि गिबि सान हिसाबै फालिनो थाखाय जोङो दिनै नेशनेल डेम'क्रेटिक फ्रन्ट अफ बर'लेण्डनि गोथां फिरफिलाखौ बिरहोनानै दिनैनिफ्राय बे बर'लेण्ड आर्मि डेखौ खुंजेननो थाखाय बोसोरफ्रोमबो खुंलांबाय थानो थाखाय आखायाव लानाय जाबाय। NDFBनि जोनोमा ओरैबायदि समाव जादोंमोन जेब्लानाखि बर'फोरनि जारिमिना फैयै फैयै जोबस्रांनायनि लामायाव सफैबायमोन एबा बर'फोरनि जारिमिना जेबो खारथाय गैलामोन, दलर थाबायमोन। बर'फ्रा गावजों गाव सेरखाय बेरखाय जानानै गोजान गोजान जानानै मिथिलाया जानानै बर'फ्रा जोबस्रांनायनि लामायाव फैबायमोन। बुंनो थाङोब्ला बर'नि जारिमिनावहाय फैयै फैयै जोबथा एबा गाहायसिन जायगायावहाय सफैनाय समावहाय NDFBआ जोनोम जादोंमोन 1986 मायथाइनि 3 अक्ट'बरावहाय। बे जोनोम जानाया सानैसो बर' जोहोलावफोरनि सिमां, बिसोरनि बर'नि गांनाय उखैनायखौ नुनानै, बर'नि नांगौखौ नुनानै, बर'नि गावजों गाव सेरखाय बेरखाय जानायखौ नुनानै बर'खौ देखांफिननो थाखाय बिसोरो गाव गावनि गोसो गोरबोखौ गोरा खालामनानै खाफ्रानानै आफादखौ बर'खौ देखांनो थाखाय गायसनदोंमोन। बै समावहाय BSF मुङै एबा बर' सिकिउरिटि फर्स मुङै। बिनि उनावहाय बे आफादखौ गायसननायनि उनावहाय जाय आफादा बर' हारिनि फिउचार एबा इयुनखौ डिटारमाइन खालामो, जाय आफादनि सायावहाय बर'नि थांनाय थैनाय, गांनाय उखैनाय एबा रैखाथिया सोनारो, बे आफादा जोनोम मोननायनि उनावहाय आरो बे आफादनि सिङावहायनो बर'खौ गोरायै लाखिनो, बर'खौ सिकिउरिटि होनो, डिफेन्स होनो थाखाय आर्म फोर्स एबा डिफेन्स फोर्स नांगौ जानानै फैदोंमोन। बिनि थाखायनो 1986 आवहाय NDFB आ जोनोम जानायनि उनावहाय 1987 मायथाइयावहाय NSCN एबा नेशनेल स'सियेलिस्ट काउन्सिल अफ नागालेण्ड बे आफादजों जोंनि बै समनि BSF मुंनि आफादा गोरोबथा माखासे रादाय थायो, माखासे आन्डारस्टेन्डिंआव फैयो। बे आन्डारस्टेन्डिंनि गेजेरजोंनो 1989 मायथाइयावहाय बे NSCN आफादनिफ्राय जोंनि NDFB एबा BSF नि सिङावहाय बर'फोरनि थाखाय सिकिउरिटि फोर्स एबा आर्म फोर्स दानो सोलोंथाइ होनो थाखाय बिथांमोननि आफादनिफ्राय ट्रेनिं इन्सट्राक्टरफोर फाथायहरनाय जायो 1989 मायथाइनि अक्ट'बर दानावहाय। साथाम इन्सट्राक्टर फैनाया NSCN निफ्राय फैदोंमोन, फारियैनो सेकेन्ड लेफ्टेनेन्ट सामरेफाम, सार्जेन्ट वांफाम आरो लेन्स कर्परेल स्टन। बिथां साथाम इन्सट्राक्टरा ट्रेनिं होनो फैयो आरो बे ट्रेनिंआ जागायदोंमोन बे बोसोरनिनो 26 अक्ट' 1989 आवहाय बिसोरनि ट्रेनिंआ स्टार्ट जायो आरो ट्रेनिंआ जायै जोबफैदोंमोन बै बोसोरनि दिनैनि सानाव एबा 14 नभेम्बरावहाय बे ट्रेनिंआ जोबफैयो। बेनिखायनो बै समावहाय 1989 मायथाइनि 14 नभेम्बरावहाय बे फार्स्ट बेच बर'लेण्ड आर्मिनि ट्रेनिंआ जोबनानै क्लजिं सेरेमनि खालामनाय दिनखौनो जोङो दिनैहाय बर'लेण्ड आर्मि डे होननानै खुंनाय जादों आरो बे खुंनायजोंनो बोसोरफ्रोमबो जोङो बर'लेण्ड आर्मि डे हिसाबै दिनैनि 14 नभेम्बरखौ खुंलांबाय थानो आखायाव लादों। गासैबो माहारि हारि एबा हादोरफ्रानो जेरै गावनि रैखाथिनि थाखाय डिफेन्स फोर्स एबा सिकिउरिटि फोर्स एबा आर्म फोर्स नांगौ जानानै फैदों। दिनै बेबादिनो बै समावहाय बर' माहारिनि थाखाय बर' माहारिनो रैखाथि होनो थाखाय बर' माहारिखौ लाखिनो थाखाय एबा दैदेननो थाखाय बर'नि थाखाय सिकिउरिटि फोर्स एबा आर्म फोर्स एबा बर'लेण्ड आर्मिया बै समावहाय जोनोम जानाय। बिनि थाखाय बे दिना दिनैनि दिना जोंनि थाखाय गोसोखांथाव दिन। बेखौ जोङो बोसोरफ्रोमबो जेरावनाखि बर'लेण्ड आर्मिफ्रा जयै थागोन जथुमगोन बे दिनखौ रंजा बाजायै हगार हरनो थाखाय आरो लोगोसेयै जोंनि जेसेबांनाखि मुंख्लंफोर जानानै थांबाय बिथांमोनखौबो गोसोखांनो थाखाय दिनैनि दिनखौ थागथियारि खालामनाय जायो। जोङो जेब्लाबो गोसो खौसेयै गोसो गोथारै बोलो गोरायै जेब्लाबो हारिनि गांनाय उखैनायनि थाखाय आवगायलांनांगोन आरो आङो बयखौबो खावलायो जाहाथे बयबो गोसो खौसेयै जोङो गाव गावनि सुख सान्ति गोजोननायखौ नागारनानै हारिनि गांनाय उखैनायखौ नागिरनो फैबायब्ला हारिनि जौगानायखौ जोङो नागिरनो फैबायब्ला बयबो खौसेयै मावलांनो थाखाय आं बयखौबो खावलायहरनाय जाबाय। गोजोन्थों।
Hello, down. Hey, left, hey,
Our respected guests from KYKL and from HMLC and all my revolutionary friends. Today is a very special day, especially for people and particularly for NDFB, because today, on the day 14th November in 1989, our fourth Boroland Army was born. This Boroland Army was born to take care of the Boro nation, to protect it, to guide it, and to defend it from enemies. So this day is a very special day for Boro people and particularly for NDFB. And I'm grateful to all our guests who have come here to take part in this special occasion and to grace this occasion. And today we are going to celebrate this day. This is the first time that we are going to celebrate Boroland Army Day. The National Democratic Front of Boroland It was born at a time when the history had stood still. The time had stopped moving for Boro people as a nation. In the year of 1986, on 3rd October, NDSB was born to revive the culture of the civilization of the Boro people. At that time, Boro people were scattered and many were not knowing each other. Where are the Boro people? How many Boro people are staying in different places? We did not know each other. So at the time when we lost the traces of each other, when the history of Boro people had come to standing positions, not moving, not going forward, and Boro people were at the verge of extinction, that time NDB was born. Because of the zeal, because of the dream, aspiration and determination of sub-Boro youth. And after formation of NDSB, this NDSB needed armed force or defense force to protect the Boro nation. So after formation of NDSB in the year 1986, NDFB and NSCN or National Socialist Council of Nagaland in the year of 1987, because NSCN is also an organization trying to overthrow Indian rule, trying to regain their independence. Training was completed. The closing ceremony was held on 14th November of 1989. So today is the 14th November, and for the first time we are going to celebrate this day as the Boro Land Army Day. And from this year onwards, we are planning to celebrate this day as a very special day for the Boro nation, especially for the Boro Land Army. And why we had to form NDFB, why we had to form Boro Land Army? Because we know that every nation, every people, or every country, they need force, they need organization, they need leaders to protect, to guide their nation. No nation can survive, no people, no nation, no country can survive without a force, without a special force that guides, that protects the people, that country. So Boro people needed a special force. Boro people needed an armed force or a defense force. So in that way, Boro Land Army was born. And why we had to form this Boro Land Army? Because we know centuries before, several millennium before, we had civilizations, we had kings, we had kingdom, but after many years now we are under someone's rule. We means it is not only Boro people, the entire northeastern region, our southeast Himalayan region, it is coming under someone's rule. We have been ruled by someone. Someone has become our master, and we are following someone's direction, and we have been put under control by some people. So we had to fight. We had to struggle to regain our lost glory, to regain our lost civilization. So NDFB was born with that purpose. And along with that, not only NDFB, there are many organizations like KYKL, HNLC, NLFT, and NSCN, many more organizations all over the region, the entire northeastern region, or the southeast Himalayan region. We are trying to overthrow Indian rule because we were never Indians. We are not Indians. We have never been Indians. It is someone's rule, someone's will that has been imposed upon us. So we want to be free. And today we are struggling. We are waging an armed revolution. All over the entire region, we are waging armed revolution. And this revolution is legal and rightful. We have the legality to fight and to regain our freedom. Under the Article 1 of the Charter of the United Nations, it is said that every people have the right to determine their own political status and to pursue their own social, economic, and cultural development. So, upon that provision, we are free to struggle, we are free to fight, and to gain our freedom, to get our independence from some foreign power. So today we are here, living all our pleasure, living all our easy life back at our villages, back at our homes, with our families. We have left behind all this, and today we are coming here in this place, inside this forest, inside this remote area. Why we are here? Why we are suffering? Nobody wants to fight. Nobody wants to die with bullets. But why we have to pursue this route? Someone has to take up this route, because freedom is not given. Freedom should be taken. It is said that no one can get freedom freely. Freedom is not given freely. You have to fight it. You have to secure it. We have to get it. So here we are waging a war, an armed struggle over the entire region to liberate our land. When India became free from British dominion in 1947, at that time, Manipur, there was a princely state, and Tripura was a princely state. The Naga people, they declared independence from the British one day ahead of the independence of India. So we have the right to be free. Our reason, place, how it came under Indian dominion, it was not by our will. It was not that because of the defeat. We have not been conquered by India. India has not conquered us. And we have not joined them on our will. It is the historical accident that happened. It is the British people who annexed the entire region under their single umbrella for their administrative convenience. And when they left India, it was their duty to free us, the entire region, but they left without doing their duty. And it is the greedy people of India, it is the greedy Aryan people who annexed the entire region by force, by using every force. They have annexed the entire region. So it is not by our will, nor this is by any referendum. It is a historical accident that our region came under India. Now, being a human being, because we are human beings, because we are distinct people, we have every right to struggle. We have every right to be free. We have the right to pursue our own political status, our system of political status, and to pursue our economic and social development on our own. So we see every nation, those who are prosperous today, those who are peaceful today, they have not got this development, this peace out of nothing. No one has got freedom, no one has got development and peace out of nothing. All the nations, prosperous nations today we see, they have got it, they have obtained it out of someone's hard labor, out of someone's struggle, someone's blood, someone's life. Those nations that we see today, like the prosperous United States of America or European nations, those who are at the top of the world today, they have not got this progress, this development out of nothing. Someone has given their life, someone has fought for them, someone has sacrificed their life, and out of that sacrifice, out of their life, today, this generation of this today, they're enjoying this fruit. So those nations, those like America or European nations, those who are enjoying the fruit of the struggle, waged by people, by patriots, many years before, many centuries before, they should not simply term those people struggling like us just by saying the word like terrorists. We are not terrorists.
We're not interested in killing some people. We're not interested in fighting with bullets. We want freedom. We want justice. But we have to take up this route because no freedom, no justice given freely. We must take it. We must get it. And for that, we are waging an armed revolution all over the entire region. And this is a rightful movement, a legal movement. We will never retreat whatever difficulties we face in our daily activities as revolutionaries. Revolutionaries are the people who suffer the most, even at the cost of giving life. Revolutionaries have to suffer the most. This is the toughest work. This is the most difficult challenge in the world. No activity can be taken as easy as the work of revolutionaries. So every hurdle, whatever problems, whatever difficulties we face on our way, we will go forward, we'll move forward, and we will, one day, we will win our freedom, and we will get our freedom. Thank you.
Boro Armyनि फसंथान सानाव आफादगिरि B.R. नाब्लानि बिबुंसार नभेम्बर 14, 2009 मायथाइ। आंनि अनजालु दावहारु लोगोफोर, गिबियावनो बर'लेण्ड आर्मिनि फसंथान सानाव गासै बर'लेण्ड आर्मिफोरनिसिम गोरबोनिफ्राय गाहाम अनसायनाय आरो जांख्रिथायारि हामग्लायनाय बावहरबाय। नैथियाव, जायफोर बर'लेण्ड आर्मिया बर'लेण्ड आरो बर' हारिखौ उदां खालामनो जुजिनानै गाव गावनि थै जिउखौ बावसोमबाय आरो दिनैसिम सुथुरजों हमजानानै गोमाना आरो जोबथेसालिफ्राव जोबजानानै दङ, बिसोरनिसिमबो खर' गंग्लायै मान बावहरबाय। सोबख'जानाय, गादब जानाय आरो गाग्लोबनानै दोनजानाय बर' हा आरो बर' हारिखौ उदां खालामनो दिनैनिफ्राय 20 बोसोर सिगां थामहिनबा 26थि अक्ट'बर 1989 आव नेशनेल डेम'क्रेटिक फ्रन्ट अफ बर'लेण्ड बर'लेण्ड आर्मिनि गिबि मिलिटारि ट्रेनिंखौ बेखेवजेनो आरो 15 सान सोलोंथाइ होनायनि उनाव दिनैनि सानाव फोजोबो आरो जोबथा फोरबो खुङो। बेनिखायनो दिनैनि सानखौ बर'लेण्ड आर्मि गायसननाय एबा फसंजेननाय सान होनना बुंजायो। नाथाय थांनाय 20 बोसोर बर' हारि आरो NDFBनि जारिमिनाव मुंख'जाथाव आरो सानजाथावब्लाबो बे सानखौ जों गोसो खांनो आरो फोरबो बायदियै खुंबोनो आरो फालिबोनो हायाखैमोन। नाथाय बे बोसोरनिफ्राय बोसोरफ्रोमबो बर'लेण्ड आर्मि डे एबा बर'लेण्ड आर्मि राइजिं डे एबा बर'लेण्ड आर्मि फसंथान सान बायदियै फालिनो लानाया बाख्नायजाथाव जादों आरो आं फोथायदों बे सानखौ बर'लेण्ड आर्मि डे बायदियै फालिनो लानाया NDFB आरो बर'लेण्ड आर्मिनि जारिमिनखौ मोनथिनायाव हेफाजाब आरो मदद होगोन आरो जोंनि गोसो आरो थांखिखौ गोरा आरो गोख्रोंसिन खालामगोन। 1984 मायथाइयावनो बर' हा आरो बर' हारिनि उदांस्रिनि जांख्रिथायारि सोमावसारनायाव हेफाजाब आरो मदद नागिरनानै जों नेशनेल ससियलिस्ट काउन्सिल अफ नागालेण्ड NSCNनि आफादगिरिनिसिम लिरहरदोंमोन। बिथांमोननि फिन मोननायाव 1986 मायथाइयाव NSCNनि हेडक्वार्टारसिम थांनो नाजानानै फेलें जायो। नाथाय 1987 मायथाइनि जुलाइ दानाव NSCNनि CHQसिम रुंसारि सार्जेन्ट मेजर D. मेरगा आरो आं मोनफैयो आरो गोबां सावरायलायनायनि गेजेरजों NSCNनि दैदेनगिरिफ्रा जोंनो थामहिनबा बर'फोरनि उदांस्रिनि दावहायाव हेफाजाब आरो मदद होनो राजि जायो। बे राजि जालायनाय आरो गोरोबलायनायनि गेजेरजोंनो 1989 आव NSCNनिफ्राय NDFBनि सोद्रोमाफोरखौ ट्रेनिं होनो थाखाय सेकेन्ड लेफ्टेनेन्ट सामराइफार्म सार्जेन्ट वामफार्म आरो लेन्स कर्परेल स्टनखौ जोंनि ट्रेनिं सेन्टारसिम दैथायहरो। बिथांमोननि हेफाजाब आरो मददावनो जोंनि गेजेराव जि मिलिटारि ट्रेनिंनि आंखाल दङमोन बेखौ सुफुंनो हायो। बेनिखायनो आरोबाव आं दिनै NSCNनि गासै दैदेनगिरि आरो मददगिरिफोरनिसिम बे हेफाजाब आरो मददनि थाखाय गोरबोनिफ्राय साबायखर बावहरबावबाय। जोंनो गासैनोबो गोजोननायखौ नांगौ। बुहुमाव रावबो गोजोननाय, दावगानाय आरो जौगानायनि हेंथा नङा। We all want peace and development. नाथाय गोजोननायनि मुङाव गोजोननाय आरो दावगानायनि मुङाव दावगानाय होनब्लानो जाया, हुजिख्रावब्लानो जाया। थार गोजोननाय आरो जौगानायखौ जों सिनायनांगोन। गोजोननाय, दावगानाय आरो जौगानायनि मुङाव जों अराय सोबख'जानो हाया आरो गुबुनारिनि सिङाव खर' गंग्लायनानै थानो हाया। जौगानाय आरो गोजोननायनि मुङाव जों गावनि हादोरावनो माइन'रिटि जानो एबा गोमालांनो हाया। बर'लेण्डनि गेजेरजों 4 लेन एबा मोनसेबाव राजा लामा जाब्लानो एबा एयारपर्ट बानायब्लानो एबा इन्जिनियारिं कलेज गायसनब्लानो गोजोननाय फैबाय आरो हारि नाङैनो जौगाबाय होनना साननो हाया। 4 लेन, एयारपर्ट आरो इन्जिनियारिं कलेज एबा जिखुनु जौगानायनि हाबाफारिया जोंनि गोजोननाय, जौगानाय आरो हारि बायदियै थांनानै थानायनि हेंथाबो जानो हागौ। बेनिखायनो बै जौगानायनि हाबाफारियाव सोर बांसिन मुलाम्फा मोनगोन एबा सोरनि थाखाय जागोन बेफोरखौ जों साननांगोन आरो नोजोर होनांगोन। जौथाय जौथाय बोसोर जोंनि आबै आबौ आरो आइ आफामोनहा जुजिया आरो सोमावसाराबालानो गोजोनै रायजो जादोंमोन। नाथाय दावगा रोङाखैसै। जालांदोंसोमोन बयनिख्रुइ सिङाव आरो बयनिख्रुइबो गाहायाव। गोमालांदोंमोन गावनि सिनायथि आरो जालांदोंमोन हारि नाङैनो सिलिंखार आरो थेर बेथेर। बेनिखायनो दावगानाया जुजिनाय आरो नांज्लायनायनि गेजेरजोंसो जायो। गासैखौबो मोनखानाय बायदि गोजोनै थाब्ला जेबो मोना आरो जौगाया। गोजोनै थाब्ला बे बुहुमाव रावबो जासिनानै होफैनाय नङा। थार आरो जुगामि गोजोननाय आरो जौगानायखौ जों इण्डियाननि सिङाव नङा नाथाय उदां बर'लेण्डआवसो मोनगोन। बेनिखायनो जों उदां बर'लेण्डनि थाखाय जुजिनांगोन। Everywhere there is hue and cry that India is shining and developing. But this shining and development are reality in India. Who are the beneficiaries of shining and development? The shining and development of India are only for the privileged class. Indiaया जोंखांबाय आरो जौगाबाय होनना दिनै गोबांनि खुगायाव, नाथाय दिनै सोंलु सिखांदों इन्डियानि जोंखांनाय आरो जौगानाया सोरनि थाखाय? बिनि मुलाम्फाखौ सोर मोनदों? इन्डियाया जोंखांमारदोंब्ला आरो जौगामारदोंब्ला दिनै मावरिसफोरनि सोबख'नायनि हेंथा आरो सासन मोनथायनि सोमावसारनाया मानोथो सानफ्रोमबो बांसिनदों आरो गोख्रोंसिन जादों? मावरिसफोरनि सोमावसारनाय आरो नांनाया मानोथो इन्डियानि थाखाय गिख्रंथावसिन जाखो? On this auspicious day, and therefore I would like to greet and congratulate the Maoists for fighting for their legitimate rights and on behalf of oppressed and exploited Boro people. I would like to extend every possible help in fighting the ruling class of India. बेनिखायनो जोंबो दिनै साननांगोन बै सानैसो बर'नि दैदेनगिरिफोरनि खुगानिफ्राय अरायसम बेरखांनाय गोजोननाय आरो जौगानाया सोरनि थाखाय? There is total peace and complete in this world. बुहुमाव थार आरो जुगामि गोजोननाय आरो नांज्लायनाय होनना जेबो गैया। गोजोननाय आरो नांज्लायनाया थासारिनि सायावसो। थासारिया जेरै थोंगोन बेबायदिनो दावगानांगोन। बर' हारिनि थासारिया थोनायखायसो गोसो गैयाब्लाबो जों NDBखौ गायसननानै बर'लेण्ड आर्मिखौ 20 बोसोरनि सिगां फसंनो गोनां जादों। अराय गोजोनखौ लुबैग्रा आरो हास्थायग्रा बर' लाइमोनफोराबो दिनै थासारिनि बिथायाव मिलिटारि ट्रेनिं लाना हाथियार हमनो आरो दुखु दाहा सहायनानै थै जिउ बाउसोमनो गोनां जादों। ब्रिटिशनि समनिफ्रायनो बर'फ्रा गोजोननाय आरो सुबुंखान्थिनि लामाजों नांबोबाय, नाथाय जेबो मोनाखैसै आरो मोननायबो नङा। थरनैसो बेरनाय बमा आरो गुलिनि थाखायसो बड'लेण्ड एकर्ड जादोंमोन। हाथियार लानानै सोमावसारनायखायसो बड'लेण्ड टेरिटरियेल काउन्सिलखौ मोनदों। रायजो एबा उदांस्रिखौबो गोजोननाय आरो सुबुंखान्थिनि लामाजों माब्लाबाबो मोननाय नङा। MLA आरो MP दैथायहरनानै मोननाय नङा। रायजो एबा उदांस्रिनि जुजिनायाव अराय जोंनो नांगोन हाथियार आरो आखा-फाखा मिलिटारि ट्रेनिं लानाय फायथि एबा सान्थ्रि। बेनिखायनो मुगाजों गोरोबनानै नांनो आरो जुजिलांनो दिनैनि सानाव बर'लेण्ड आर्मिखौ फसंनाय जायो। However, may be big, a nation cannot survive without a national organization and discipline, force of its own. बेनिखायनो बर' हारिनि गेजेरावबो हारियारि गौथुम आरो हारिनि रैखानि थाखाय अराय गोहो बोलो नांगोन। बर'लेण्ड आर्मिखौ फसंनाया आंनि बिजिरनायाव बावजायसो जादों। गोबां सिगाङावनो बर' हारिनि थाखाय जुजिनो डिसिप्लिन फर्स एबा गोहो बोलो नांगौमोन, अब्ला बर'फ्रा दिनैनि बे अलखदाव गोलैनाय नङामोन। गावनि हायावनो माइनरिटि एबा मोजोमसे जानांनाय नङामोन। नाथाय दुखुनि गेजेरावबो रंजाथावदि बेटार लेट देन नेभार होननाय बाथ्रा बायदियै बावद्रायब्लाबो जों दिनै बर' हारिनि गेजेराव डिसिप्लिन फर्स बर'लेण्ड आर्मिखौ फसंनानै लानो हाबाय। अरायसम थानांगोन आरो जुजिलांनांगोन। बेनिखायनो बर'लेण्ड आर्मिखौ हमथानानै लाखिनो आं रायजो राजा आरो बर' लाइमोनफोरखौ गोरबोनिफ्राय खावलायो। While discharging your duties, Boroland Army must be very careful. Boroland Army must be careful so that innocent civilians, particularly children and women, do not become the victims of our liberation war. In a war, mistake is inevitable, but each and every Boroland Army must try to minimize the mistake and civilian casualties. दिनैनि बे बर'लेण्ड आर्मि फसंथान सानाव आं गासै बर'लेण्ड आर्मिफोरखौ गाव गावनि बिबानखौ मोजाङै रुजुनो खावलायो। जोंनि उदांस्रिनि दावहायाव दाय गैयै सुबुंफोर, स्पेसियेलि गथ'फोर आरो हिन्जावफोरा जेन दुखु मोना आरो थै जिउ होनांगौ जाया, बेखौ गोख्रोङै नोजोर होनांगोन। बियो थारदि दावहानि समाव गोबां गोरोन्थि जायो, नाथाय गोरोन्थिखौ जेन खमायनो हायो बेखौ गासै बर'लेण्ड आर्मिफोरानो गोख्रों नोजोर होनांगोन। जोंदि सुबुंनि जांख्रिथायारि दावहारु बेखौ गासै बर'लेण्ड आर्मिफोरानो गोसोआव लाना दावगानो नांगोन। Ideas are stronger than weapons होननाय बाथ्राखौ गोसोआव लानानै दावगानो नांगोन। थामहिनबा गासै खामानि मावनाय आरो दावहाथिलियाव ओंखारनायनि सिगाङावनो मोजाङै सानग्रोनानै लानांगोन। NDAB आरो बर'लेण्ड आर्मिनि नांनाया जारिमिनारि मोनथायनि थाखै नांनाय। गावनि राव हारिमुजों उदाङै थांनानै थानायनि जुजिनाय इउनाइटेड नेशन्सनि सार्टारावनो फिसा आरो गेदेर गासैबो हारि आरो माहारियानो गाव गावनि इयुनखौ थि खालामनो आरो दैदेननो हानायनि मोनथाय लिरथुमखानानै दोनखानाय दङ। इन्डियायाबो 300 बोसोर ब्रिटिशजों गाग्लोबनानै फामु खालामना सासन खालामजानाय आरो सोबख'जानायनिफ्राय उदांस्रि मोननाया 62 बोसोरबोल' जादों। बेनिखायनो गाग्लोबजानाय आरो फामु खालामजानायनि रोंगौथिखौ मोनदांनानै इन्डियाया NDAB आरो बर'लेण्ड आर्मिनि नांनायखौ आर्म फर्सेस स्पेशल पावार्स एक्ट फोर बायदि गिख्रंथाव आयेनजों आरो साफ्रोमबो बर' सुबुंखौ गावथारनायजों माब्लाबाबो फेजेननो हाया। It is a political problem, so it has to be resolved politically. Therefore, today, on this Boroland Army Day, I would like to appeal the government of India to take the bold initiative to recognize the legitimate rights to national self-determination, including right to independence and sovereignty of the Boro people without delay. बिबुंसारनि जोबथारनायाव थागिबि बर' सुबुंनि जारिमिनारि आरो राजखान्थियारि मोनथायखौ गोख्रैनो गनायनो इन्डिया सरकारखौ आं खावलायबाय। गोजोन्थों। NDAB जिउ लावथों, बर'लेण्ड आर्मि जिउ लावथों, बर' हारि देरहासार जाथों। डिआर नाब्ला आफादगिरि NDAB।
Inaugural speech of the President BSF on the occasion of the first batch military training dated Daimur, the 26th October 1989. Respected instructors and my dear comrades, today I'm standing before you because of my responsibility, the responsibility that you have entrusted on me. We all are here to receive both physical and military training, and thereof to free the Boro nation as well as the oppressed nationalities of the Indo-Burma region in particular, and of the world as a whole. Certainly, our fight is not against any other caste, creed, religion, or individual, but only for our basic historical rights. The VSF is nothing but the necessary outcome of the circumstances and the very expression of the Boro people to live as a nation, free from socio-political and economic exploitation, oppression, suppression, and domination. No nation or individual can survive without struggle. In a world of monsters, those who shall not fight shall be deprived of their own rights. Therefore, let us not grovel on others, but stand up for equality and justice with arms. Let us break loose the chain of slavery. During training period, let us not question, but with all respect, let us obey the orders of the respective instructors. I hope the psychological inferiority complex which we have for the years as armed revolutionaries shall redress after completing our training, and also hope this military training shall grow higher of our revolutionary spirit. I'm really thankful and grateful to the authorities of the People's Republic Government of Nagaland and SCN who were kind enough to send Second Lieutenant Tom Repom, Sergeant Wang Pom, and Lance Corporal Stone as instructors to impart military training for the personnel of the BSF. I do believe they, with their best, will impart the military training for us. With these few words, I declare our first batch military training as well as the center open. Wish you all the best. Long live BSF, long live People's Republic Government of Nagaland, NSCN. Victory to the oppressed nationalities of the world. Let us die for Boro Nation, but let not Boro Nation die for us. Thank you. Ronsai Granabla Daimari, President, Boro Security Force.